New Liverpool signing Alexander Isak's Anfield wage has already been shared as he jets off on international duty before his debut for the Reds. FSG have splashed the cash in the summer of 2025, breaking the club transfer record on 2 occasions. The first saw Florian Wirtz arrive from Bayer Leverkusen for a whopping £116 million, but that has now been topped by a deal for Isak. In what has been the transfer saga of the summer, Isak, who has been on strike at Newcastle, will return to Anfield after his matches with Sweden in a deal worth a British record £130 million. The striker has signed a 6-year deal on Merseyside until 2031, looking to fire Orange Slot's side to constant glory. Isak's Liverpool salary has already been revealed. According to reports in August relayed by Give Me Sport, Isak's Anfield salary has already been set in stone for some time, picking up £120,000 a week during his time at St James Park. The marquee signing, as to be expected, is on course for a bumper pay rise. It is believed that Isak will collect £250,000 a week with the Reds, taking his annual salary to £13 million a year. Therefore, over his 6-year contract, Isak is on course to earn a whopping £78 million. That will see him become Liverpool's third highest owner behind Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk, with the Reds legends both penning extensions in 2025. Salah's recent deal sees him collect £400,000 a week, whereas star centre-back and club captain van Dijk picks up £350,000 a week. In terms of Isak's Premier League striker rivals, he will collect more than Arsenal signing Victor Gyökeres, on £200,000 a week, but nowhere near as much as Erling Haaland, who is on £525,000 a week with Manchester City. Liverpool will be hoping Isak can continue his free-scoring form in the Premier League at Anfield and end up proving to show everyone why they have spent a record sum on his services. Where Alexander Isak will fit into Liverpool's attack. The most frightening aspect for Liverpool's title challenges is that it's not like they were finding goals hard to come by before smashing the British transfer record on Monday. Yes, they were largely stifled by Mikel Arteta's Arsenal on Sunday, but before that, Liverpool scored twice against Crystal Palace in the Community Shield, 4 times against Bournemouth on the opening weekend, and then thrice more at Newcastle on Monday. Summer signing Isak scored in all 3 of these matches, to add to the 22 goals he bagged for Eintracht Frankfurt last season, form that has earned him a first-ever Senior France call-up over the weekend. However, could he be the biggest casualty of Isak's arrivals? When a player is signed for £125 million, they are arriving to be first choice, and the table below underlines why Liverpool are willing to spend big money to recruit the Swede. As the table highlights, only Mohamed Salah scored more goals than Isak in the Premier League last season, scoring 23 goals from just 95 shots, of which only 41 were on target, underlining his clinical finishing. So, the general consensus is that Isak will play off the left, but that's something he's never really done before at any of his previous clubs, namely Vigil, Reims, PSG, or Frankfurt. And what would that mean for Cody Gakpo, who signed a new contract only a matter of days ago? Nevertheless, hoping to play 66 games this season, Slot will want as many attacking options as he can possibly get his hands on. Federico Chiesa and teenager Rio Noha have been the attackers introduced as substitutes in recent weeks, both scoring crucial late winners in fairness to them. But they'll need more and, well, they've got it, with this a sharp reminder of the tragic loss of Diogo Jota, so often the super sub himself. With this array of attackers at Anfield, could Liverpool also have signed one of the best midfielders in the world, had Klopp got his way? Liverpool could have had a world-class midfielder. Back in April 2023, as reported by The Guardian, Liverpool ended their interest in signing Jude Bellingham, with Borussia Dortmund demanding in excess of £135 million for the then-teenager. The report adds that Klopp told Fenway Sports Group to move swiftly amid Real Madrid's interest in the England international, and, of course, Bellingham did move to the Bernabeu for around £88 million that same summer. Well, Los Blancos legend Luis Figo believes that Bellingham is now, without a doubt, one of the best players in the world, praising his talent and commitment. Since arriving in Madrid, the Englishman has scored 38 goals and registered 28 assists, making his 100th appearance for Los Merengues against PSG at the Club World Cup in July, yet to feature since due to a shoulder injury. Well, the CIES Football Observatory certainly agree with Figo's assertion, believing Bellingham's estimated transfer value to be around £198 million, below only Lamine Yamal and Erling Braut Haaland in world football, while Isak is 12th on this list with an approximate value of £99 million. Jude Bellingham celebrates for Real Madrid. So, while Liverpool have two £110 million plus players in their squad, namely Wirtz and Isak, they could have had a third back when Klopp was in charge, choosing to focus on other targets, ending up signing Ryan Gravenberch, who has proved to be pretty handy. Nevertheless, since the start of the 2023-24 season, Salah, Ekitike, Isak, Gakpo, and Wirtz have scored a combined 209 club goals, so just imagine if they'd added Bellingham's tally of 38 from midfield on top of this.